Oh, yo, Seemlytuber back at it again with another video. And in this video, we're gonna be talking a little bit about economic situation that's going on right now in the world. Well, more of the United States because that's what it pertains to me. And it goes the same for across the world, but I want to go at it from a standpoint of the United States and explain what is going on right now and how it's detrimental to everyone's financial future if you have money just sitting in savings right now. You don't have it in any investment accounts, you don't have it in anything that's going to take you through the financial downturn that's about to occur. So right now, we're witnessing the results of the election. We're witnessing the results of voting someone out that you didn't like for someone that has doesn't have the ability to lead. We even see that the VP is using child actors to seem like she's actually working. She's actually doing something to better everyone's situation in the United States, which I don't blame anyone. Well, I do, but I don't fault anyone for their decisions during the election. You were fooled. You were coerced into believing that everything would be better. You've always believed that everything would be better with a Democrat in office, and that's just how it's been for decades upon decades. No one wants to change that mind state. No one wants to get out of that mind state and um get into a different mind state. But as of now, we're seeing that the elites are pretty much carrying out their plan. They're forcing people out of work. We had 4 million people, roughly around 4 million and something people um quit or were fired from their jobs in August. We haven't gotten the reports for September and we're in October right now. Just imagine how many more after these mandates were imposed this month that you couldn't work if you didn't get the vaccine. Just imagine how many more people. And we had 300K, I think, healthcare workers that quit or were fired in August for refusing the vaccine. Just imagine how much worse it's gotten now. And people are led to believe that the economy is gonna be better. It doesn't matter if you're making 100K, you're making a little bit better than minimum wage, you're making better than most people. Your financial future is at stake if the economy collapses. People that have millions upon millions of dollars, yes, you're gonna be well off. You'll be able to make it through a financial downturn. You'll probably come out on top. You'll be able to go get some rental properties. You'll be able to push it through, and you will be better off than everyone else. But for everyone that's in the middle class, you're gonna have a rough time. Everyone that's in the lower class, you're gonna have a even worse time than that. And it goes to show that they took everyone for fools, and they everyone that voted for Democrats, they took them for fools, and now they're carrying out this reset of sorts that they've been talking about at these global conferences for a while now. They're pretty much putting this global reset into action, and it's a shame to look at and see that like we're really headed towards a financial downturn. Things are in short supply. You have supply chain constraints. Now you have 4 million workers quitting jobs in August. Where do you think we're gonna get these products and stuff from when you have people quitting across every industry? we've seen people quit in August from the reports. We're losing jobs, and there's more jobs available. The vaccines are out. Everyone should be heading back to work. We're losing jobs because they don't want people to work. They want the economy to collapse. They could buy up the properties, take back everything from the people that made it from the bottom and made something out of themselves. They can get all the properties back once they go into debt and they go into an economic collapse and people can't pay their bills and stuff. They'll buy all these properties back. They'll buy your homes back. They'll rent them out to you. You won't own anything anymore. It's clear as day as what's going on, and they're completing it to the fullest now. Like they're not even trying to hide it at this point. Like, what do you think is gonna happen? 4 million people losing their jobs. What do you think is gonna happen? The economy cannot handle such a large amount of decrease in workers. The economy cannot handle that, especially when they've given out money countless times over this year. The economy cannot handle such a turn of events. It just can't. And if you think it can, then you're sadly mistaken. And if you think that every one of you is gonna make it out of this situation in a better place, that's not the case. A lot of people are gonna lose what they've built. You can't have a clothing business. You can't have a clothing line if people aren't able to buy your clothes. If people aren't able to make income to purchase your services, you're gonna lose a lot out. You can't flip houses if there's no one to buy the houses but the rich. You might be able to flip houses then, but you gotta have the cash flow to get there, and there's a lot to go into all of that. And I don't know if everyday people are going to be able to manage through a situation like what is coming upon us. Like, and I hate to be a Debbie Downer about it, but like, it's facts. Like, we're probably going to have a collapse soon, and you can't deny that there is one on the horizon, because the way everything's going, you can't deny that at all. You could say that it might not be a bad one, but there definitely is one coming. You can't have 4 million people plus mandates to get the vaccine, and then people refusing to get the vaccine, and not have a financial collapse. We have to have people working. We have to have people in these industries. These mandates will hurt the United States. These mandates will put us in a weakened state. At best, we'll have an economical collapse. At worst, we could have a war. We could have a world war, while we're at our lowest, while we're not together on all fronts, while we're not one team, while we're not one United States. We could have a world war at our weakest and a financial collapse at the same time. We could end up a property of another country. At worst. But no one wants to think about the at worst. Hopefully, we don't have an economic collapse. But losing 4 million jobs in August is not a good look at all. Especially when there's so many positions open. You already have places paying more just to get people in to work is not a good look. People are onto the schemes of the government and now they don't want to work. And or they're like, I'd rather have my pride than to I'd rather have my freedom and my liberties than to support the system that's gonna force me to put something in my body and I'm supposed to have the freedom of choice. You start taking away some people's rights to things and they will fight back. You start teaching their children things they shouldn't be taught in school, they will fight back. There is a lot of things going on that are not on the up and up for everyone. Not everyone is okay with these things. And it's going to show that Americans will stand up at a point. There is a breaking point. They've been trying to see how far they could push us until regular, everyday people break to the nonsense of what's going on. And it's getting to that point. It's sad to say, like, that this has all pretty much been a test to see what they could push and what they could do before everyone started rebelling to what's going on. But if an economic collapse happens, it's no one's fault but everyone that voted in the current administration that's in office, as well as it's Republicans' fault as well, because they do nothing. The Republicans that are in office do nothing to help. There's only been a couple that have done something of worth, like Texas governor did yesterday. He said it was a choice to get the vaccine, but he will not allow businesses to mandate it and destroy Texas's economy because people will not stand for that. You're going to destroy that state's economy because the president wants to mandate and demand that people should get something that should be optional. There has never been a time in history where you've forced people to get something in the United States. And you're giving it away free of charge to people. If you want to give something away free of charge, give away some insulin. Give away things that people actually need, asthma medication. They're not giving those away free, are they? But they're giving away some experimental drug free. When I say that, what do you think goes across the everyday American's mind? That's what they're thinking. These people that aren't getting this are like, you're not giving away things that people actually need on a day-to-day basis free. But you're giving this away free. I don't want it. I don't want it. That's exactly what they're thinking. And I can't fault them because there's logic behind that thinking. But that's all I really want to talk about in this one. Make sure you get your money into an investment account. You get it into something that's gonna make you money. Don't keep your money just sitting in a savings account, especially not in this economical time, because when a collapse happens, a bank is gonna take your money and they're going to run with it to cover their losses, and then you will be asking that bank, "Where's my cash?" and they will not have an answer for you. And I'd hate to see people go through a situation like that. There's definitely going to be a crash coming. We don't know when, but I'd suggest getting to crypto. Crypto might be the lifeline of a lot of people, and it might be the new system of economy after all all of these things are over with. We've seen the rise of it. We've seen it's going places. It might be the new stream of economy after everything is said and done. But that's just me talking. I'm gonna see y'all on another one. Seemlytuber is about to head out. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Check out my other videos. I got the Amazon and favorite links in the description below. I'm gonna see y'all on another one. Seemlytuber out. Peace.